Hey guys, it's Binu here, and today I'm coming to y'all with part 2 of our last Krita video. So today we'll look at how I took my animation ready character and did a cute little looping animation of them completely inside of Krita. So in our last video we looked at how we can design a character and create a 5-point turnaround for them inside of Krita. You can head over to this card over here and check it out if you haven't yet and return to this video. So we wanted to create a fun little looping animation of this character in some sort of tough situation. And we decided on having them sit on top of a Roomba, kinda like those funny cat videos. But the Roomba has started to spin out of control and our red panda is also not letting go of it, which would result in them spinning uncontrollably in a real funny and cute way. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started with the animation. To start with, I'm gonna bring the front-facing view of the character as a reference for me to get the proportions of them correct. I'll also turn on symmetry so that I can draw him proportionately on either side as they are facing the camera straight on for the starting frame. So as I draw the first frame, I also bring in some guides onto the canvas so that I can keep all the details in check as I spin them around. So with the help of the guides, I continue to draw his next frames. I make sure to make them lean away from the Roomba when they turn, as this really emphasizes that they really are going out of control. As you can see, I'm only animating his body initially so that I can come back to the tail later on with some nice follow through. And like I said, I'm creating a new layer and drawing out the tail to go round and round behind them. And next I'm adding the details on them, like the stripes on the tail and his facial details. Once I'm done with the details, I move on to the Roomba. I'm just drawing the base on one layer and keeping it static across all frames to start with. And then I make the button in front of it move round and round to show that this device is spinning. Another small detail I add is this small twitching brush that is attached to the side of the Roomba. I'm gonna draw that out as well to have sort of a flickering motion. Since this is moving at a much faster pace compared to everything else, I'm animating them on each frame compared to the rest of the animation, which is on 2s. And to finish the sketch stage off, I just go over the lines one more time to clean the animation up a bit. And this is what it looks like so far. And huge thanks to Sketchfab for sponsoring this video. Sketchfab is a super cool site with a huge library of 3D models and assets accessible for everyone. And not just that, it allows you to upload, buy and sell all kinds of 3D assets easily. So don't forget to check out Sketchfab for all your 3D model needs with our link down in the description. Now that the sketch is done, I'm moving on to the inking. So as usual, I get my handy inking brush, set the brush smoothing to weighted, and start inking on a separate layer. When it comes to the inks, I'm drawing the tail out on a separate ink layer as well, as this gives me a bit more flexibility and freedom down the line. And after that, I keep inking every single frame as cleanly as possible. Now we move on to the coloring. As I showed you guys in the previous Krita video, I'm gonna color code my layers and fill in the base color of our character using the paint bucket tool. And to paint out the details with different colors on top, I create a quick clipping group, or in Photoshop terms, a clipping mask, and pick the colors from the reference image and paint over with my brush. I'm starting out with the lighter colors that consist of the ears and the face details, and then I work my way up to the darker colors present on the limbs and face on a separate layer above my lighter colored layer. And similar to the red panda, I'm giving the same sort of treatment to the Roomba as well on separate quick clipping group layers. Now I wanna add more depth to this character, and what better way to do that rather than adding shadows. So I'm just gonna do that by going to my clipping group and creating a new layer above everything else. And I set the blending mode to multiply with opacity set to about 30%. So now I can set my brush color to black and color in the areas where I want the shadows to be. Now to finish things off, I just draw out a super simple background with a wood-like flow and a light blue backdrop for a cute red panda to take the center stage on. And there we have it. That's pretty much all you need to know to create a cute little animated character in Krita. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and do try out some cool little animations and share them with us on our Discord. Also, don't forget to ask us any questions you have down in the comments. Big shout out to our awesome patrons on Patreon for supporting us. So if you want us to keep making more cool videos for you guys, you can go support us over there. And we've got a Discord as well where you can hang out with us and other creatives and share all your awesome work with us. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment what you thought about today's video. And have a great day, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.